Journal Record senior reporter Sarah Terry-Cobo joins us now to discuss stories making news in business this week. Sarah, thank you for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
Oklahoma's budget problems could be costly in more ways than one, definitely. What's the story from your angle?
Well, that's Moody's Investor Service released a report earlier last month looking at the legislature's inability to pass a budget and also its use of the rainy day funds for recurring expenses. So what that could do is make our credit get downgraded. It hasn't been downgraded yet, but if it does, then it means it's more expensive to borrow money, which could hurt schools and other public service agencies.
Wow. Well, demand for crude oil storage is on the rise. What does that mean for the state economy?
Well, crude oil production is expected to hit all-time highs in 2018 next year, which means that increases the demand for the tanks and the pipes and the terminals that actually transport and store that oil from the wellhead to the market. That could be a boon for those companies that manufacture and fabricate those tanks, pipes, and install the infrastructure, like Tulsa's Matrix Service Company.
That'll be much needed right now. Meanwhile, it was a bit of a tough summer for Oklahoma utilities. What's behind that?
It was a bit of a rainy August, actually. So utilities generally make most of their revenue in the July, September, and August months when people are running their air conditioners. We had much more rain in August this summer than in previous summers in a normal summer, and so people didn't use their AC as much and revenue was lower.
And finally, an Oklahoma aerospace company is expanding its footprint into East Asia. Tell us about that.
Right. Well, so Nordam is partnering up with Taiwan-based China Airlines, and they'll be partnering to manufacture bonded metal structural parts that are used in aircrafts. They'll have a Tulsa office that will support the Taiwan-based office, but most of the manufacturing is going to happen there in Taipei.
Speaking of new moves, it looks like plans for a casino in Terrell can move forward.
Right. So the Comanche Nation, they lost their appeal to stop the Chickasaw Nation from building that casino there in Terrell. The Comanche Nation argued that the Chickasaw Nation didn't follow the proper procedures when they went about building that casino, but the Comanche Nation's attorney has not said yet whether he will appeal.
All right, Sarah Terry-Cobo with the Journal Record. Thank you so much for being with us.
Glad to be here.